And welcome back to AEW Double or Nothing here on Aftershock Wrestling Entertainment. This is part 4 of 5, and in this part, we have the AEW World Championship on the line as Jon Moxley defends the title against TNA's Nick Nemeth. But before we get to that, we have the Hurt Business defending the tag titles against the Patriarchy and Top Flight. Before we can even get into any matches, though, we have to show you what happened earlier today as Jon Moxley was at ringside for a pre-show match as Pac was involved, and he was seemingly giving instructions to the Death Riders. Has a conversation here with Claudio before Claudio disappears. This is footage that our cameras caught, some fan footage that we procured as well. They're looking on at Pac, and then all of a sudden Claudio just walks away, disappears out of sight. Then we see him doing this similar thing with Wheeler Yuta, who was at ringside, giving him some kind of instruction and then walking back. And of course Pac, when he was outside the ring during the match or after the match, I'm not exactly sure, but giving similar instructions to Pac as well. So a few minutes ago, the Nemeths arrived, Ryan in his gear, prepared for a fight if he needs to be a backup for his brother Nick Nemeth, who is challenging Jon Moxley for the world title. So they arrive here in full force to combat the threat of the Death Riders. So we caught up with Nick Nemeth before heading to the match with Jon, and he said, "Tonight, I become the first wrestler to hold the WWE, TNA, and AEW World Titles. I've got my brother Ryan here in case any of the Death Riders try to get involved, so don't try it. Mox, you better look out, because I'm ready to show off tonight," he says to Jon Moxley, the champ. But shortly after that, Pac and Wheeler Yuta attacked Ryan in the parking lot as Nick went to prepare for the match and did a proper beatdown. And at the same time that this beatdown in the garage is going on, as you can see Pac and Wheeler Yuta just decimating poor Ryan, who was caught unaware, numbers against him, and just being punished on the concrete. Claudio Castagnoli hunted down Nick Nemeth in the locker room and started attacking him with chairs, and now we're back and forth between Ryan's beatdown and Nick's beatdown that just happened moments ago. Clearly, we have some time before the main event, and hopefully Nick has a chance to recover, and hopefully he's okay. But Claudio here picks Nemeth up in the locker room and just power bombs him through a table, and there's no padding here. This is just hardwood floor. We're on concrete. Ryan is being taken to a local facility. He got beat up really bad. No pun intended with the ambulance there. But he was damaged pretty bad. And Nick, pretty worse for wear himself. Surprised he's actually going to compete here tonight. He actually refused medical attention, I'm understanding. They are trying to convince him to get looked at, to get bandaged up, and he's insistent that he's just going to go out there and fight Mox as is. And after this, sledgehammer to the ribs by Claudio, Ryan gets thrown into that steel door, busted open, and Claudio, not content with a power bomb through a table and one sledgehammer shot, hits him one more time and leaves him laying. As we head into our World Tag Team Title match, things not looking good for Nick Nemeth here, as the Death Riders obviously given instruction to attack the Nemeth brothers before this match, to take them out and call the threat to the AEW World Championship that Nick Nemeth is. As he says, he's a former TNA and WWE World Heavyweight Champion. He has a good shot here, and Jon Moxley just stacked the odds against him, maybe insurmountably. But we're shifting gears now. We've got the World Tag Team Champions of AEW out here, the Hurt Business, Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, who have defeated every single team that has stepped up to them. They have walked through this tag team division like they own it. Nobody can touch them. Nobody's even come close. And here tonight, they face two teams, and they don't have to be pinned to lose those titles. So we're going to see if they can manage to keep both teams at bay long enough to survive and hold on to those championships in a tornado triple threat tag team match. Odds stacked against the Hurt Business here tonight. And out comes their first challengers. Slowly sauntering to the stage area here is Nick Wayne of the Patriarchy, soon to be followed by his tag team partner Killswitch, who's walking at an even slower pace than Nick Wayne here is, brandishing that Christian is my father t-shirt. Ridiculous. I mean, he, at this point, with Nick Wayne's attitude, he is the father that Nick Wayne deserves. So there is that. And Killswitch has had opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to walk away from Christian. And Christian's got some kind of hold over this man. And here they are to challenge for the tag team championships. Young Nick Wayne and the very talented, very skilled, very experienced Killswitch, formerly Luchasaurus, who was a former tag team champion in AEW with Jack Perry, who then went by the name Jungle Boy. Seems like eons ago that we had Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, and both of them taking quite the dark turns here in AEW. And now the final team to join the fray here in this Tornado Tag Team match are Darius and Dante, the Martin brothers of Top Flight, looking to capture gold for the first time. But they have got a tall task in the Hurt Business and the Patriarchy. As we start to get this match underway, the bell has rung and the fighting begins immediately as wrestlers pair off. You've got Top Flight battling the Hurt Business while the Patriarchy were laid out early. Now Shelton Benjamin chokeslam on Nick Wayne. Killswitch and Bobby Lashley. That's a match I would love to see. They're going toe-to-toe for a second there, and there they are again. Nick Wayne thrown outside, but Shelton Benjamin falls short with that crossbody. Now Top Flight in here with Bobby Lashley and Killswitch. Bobby, for a second, oh my God. Dante leaps from the top rope down onto Killswitch. For a second, Top Flight was alone with Bobby Lashley, and Bobby Lashley was still getting the better of them. Sent hard into the corner is Darius Martin. Now Dante enters the ring. We almost got the Killswitch Bobby Lashley matchup again. Nick Wayne and Shelton Benjamin seem to have permanently partnered off on the floor over here. As I say that, Shelton Benjamin leaves goes after Nick Wayne again, but this time misses. As Top Flight is getting taken down by Killswitch and Bobby Lashley, who are now going face to face in the middle of the ring. Killswitch gets the better of that. Moonsault, springboard, now going for the cover, the first cover of the match. Gets a 2 count, almost lost the titles without even being in the ring, did the Hurt Business. Shelton Benjamin goes in to attack Killswitch. Killswitch rolls out, and Martin takes the brunt of it. Now we've got Bobby Lashley on the outside, sending Dante in. Now the two high flyers battling each other as Nick Wayne delivers a lung blower to Dante Martin. Bobby Lashley introduced the first weapon as Shelton Benjamin power bombs down Killswitch. That is a signature move of Shelton Benjamin right there, going for the cover, but Killswitch in to break it up. I know Christian, his plans for the World Championship as Shelton nails that flatliner and goes for another cover there. And Nick Wayne on it with a cover on Bobby Lashley, both of those unsuccessful. I know Christian's endeavors with the TNA World Championship didn't work out. He's hoping that things go better for the tag team titles. He had delivered that promo saying it was a foregone conclusion that they would all leave with gold, and so far that foregone conclusion has gone the way of the birds, and we'll see if that holds true here tonight, or if the Patriarchy can pull out a miracle and defeat the Hurt Business. Well, I mean, that's one way to do it. A Poison Rana to Shelton Benjamin on the floor by Nick Wayne, and now he just hits a brick wall and Bobby Lashley before sending him flying, though. Kill switch throwing, I believe that was Darius Martin, into the table. Bobby Lashley. Oh, Bobby Lashley got caught in a Spanish fly on the floor by Nick Wayne, who has great instincts but just got hit with a chair in the back of the head by Darius Martin. Kill switch was some kind of move taking Dante down, and now we've got Shelton Benjamin delivering another powerbomb in the middle of the ring to Kill switch, all alone with the cover. Kicks out, though. That was the best opportunity the Hurt Business could hope for in this match to hang on to their titles. I would like to see like a 2-on-2 match between the Patriarchy and the Hurt Business. I think that would be a good match and a good challenge for the Hurt Business, but there's not a team that I can think of in AEW right now that could take on the Hurt Business and defeat them for those tag titles. They have a death grip on those belts, but we'll see if that changes here tonight. Again, they don't have to be pinned in the middle of this ring here tonight to lose those titles. Top Flight can pin the Patriarchy. Bobby Lashley going for a cover here, but the younger Martin brother breaking it up. And the Patriarchy could pin Top Flight. Wouldn't that be something if the two youngest, not both the Hurt Business going for pins, but both broken up by Nick Wayne? Wouldn't it be something if the two youngest wrestlers in this match, Nick Wayne and Dante Martin, were the reason that the Hurt Business lost their titles? Now, I'm pretty positive that Nick Wayne just tapped out to the Hurt Lock, and the referee did not see that at all. Bobby Lashley, the referee was right beside Bobby Lashley, but she was looking at Shelton Benjamin, watching, I don't know what she was watching, but she wasn't watching Bobby Lashley, who had the Hurt Lock locked in on Nick Wayne. Nick Wayne was tapping, and yet this match continues. I don't know, that's a little bit of controversy, so if the Patriarchy end up winning this match, I would bet MVP is going to have something to say about that, and it would definitely not be without controversy, and they already have a rematch clause, but I think they would probably demand to get those titles back because Nick Wayne clearly tapped out there. Kill switch going for the cover as we move on because referee didn't see it, so it didn't happen. That's the way it goes. Unfortunate for Hurt Business that they're continuing on with this match when they've already clearly won, but sometimes it just works out that way. Spanish fly by Darius Martin and goes for the cover, but Nick Wayne there to break it up. Moonsault misses everyone. Darius Martin had multiple targets and somehow he missed every single one of them and landed face first in the middle of the mat. Now Shelton Benjamin chasing out after Darius. Lashley going for a pin. Dante dazed in the middle of the ring, and he gets a 3 count. Dante just in another world. And the Hurt Business have won, so controversy or not, they managed to hang on to those championships. Little suspect that Dante was just standing in the middle of the ring not knowing what's going on. He must have got hit hard to not even break up that pinfall. But Lashley with the pin, and still your AEW World Tag Team Champions, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin of the Hurt Business, as they forcefully take their titles from the referee that they rightfully could be annoyed with after that exchange of events here. But who is going to be able to take those championships off the shoulders of Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin? Now we shift gears to our World Heavyweight Championship match, the main event of Part 4 of Double or Nothing, as Nick Nemeth, again, refusing medical attention, refusing to be bandaged up or checked out at all, is out here walking to the ring first, putting on a good show, looking confident as ever, smirk on his face as he walks to the ring, looking to make history. And it is true, there have been wrestlers that have held the AEW and WWE, the AEW and TNA and WWE, but nobody has held all 3 world championships. And if Nick Nemeth is successful here tonight, he could be the first to actually hold world titles in all 3 companies. So that would be quite the historical feat here for Nick Nemeth, but his body has been put through a lot of damage already. He's starting from underneath, to say the least here. And our world champion, well, he's not a nice guy. He's a violent guy. He likes to dish out punishment. But Nick Nemeth breaking through the ring, chasing up the ramp, and takes down Moxley with a clothesline. Now he's picking up the championship belt, and he just clocks Moxley over the top of the head with that belt. Oh my goodness, they fought all the way down here to ringside now. And Moxley with a brainbuster to the floor. This is how we started this match, on the rampway with this championship belt, as the referee tries to get things back on track, in order. And now we're going to start this world championship match off proper. So much animosity between these 2 individuals here, but it is all for that. The AEW World Heavyweight Championship, currently held in the very tight grasp of Jon Moxley. But that man, Nick Nemeth, the show-off, looks to show out here tonight and take that strap off that man's shoulder. It's a tall task. We'll see if he's up for it here tonight at Double or Nothing at the MGM Grand. As we take a look at our capacity crowd one more time before this match gets underway, there's a look at that beautiful championship. Big fight feel in the air. Moxley limbering up after that altercation, as is Nemeth. Here comes the bell, and here we go. Nemeth charging in. Crossbody takes down Moxley. Starts off strong with punches to Moxley's face. I don't know if you want to trade blows with Mox if you're Nick Nemeth, though. Oh my god. Pile driver! Moxley's head just driven into the mat hard. Now unloading kicks on that lower back. Just trying to dole out punishment, which is rightful revenge for what's happened to Nemeth and his brother Ryan here tonight. Back on the outside they go, stomping Moxley into the floor is Nick Nemeth, throwing him into the barricade here. Just, quite frankly, beating the crap out of him right now. Oh no, 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 not on the floor. Pile driver on the floor to Jon Moxley. Nick Nemeth out for blood tonight, not just championships. Looking to maybe permanently damage Jon Moxley here tonight. Climbs up to the top rope. Waits for Moxley to get to his feet. Drop kick from the top rope. Oh my god. Nick Nemeth, I mean, he calls himself the show off, but he's really illustrating that here tonight in this match. And can you blame him, really? Going for the cover. Just not even a 1 count. Mox up. But can you blame him after everything the Death Riders have put him and his brother through just tonight alone? Reverse suplex takes Mox down. Goes for that King Kong lariat, but misses wildly. Kind of dazed and confused right now as Mox, as he gets a neck breaker and down for the cover again. Gets a 1 count, 2. Mox almost lost it right there. Shoulder up at the last possible second. Mox, oh, recovers, hits that King Kong lariat, and just like that, Mox is in control of this match, but he almost lost it there. I think that woke him up. He nearly lost the World Championship early in this fight. Now back out to the floor, knocks him inside out with that one. And Moxley has beaten every single person that has come his way. Whatever he has to resort to do it, he's done it. Whatever damage he's had to take, he's taken. Oh my God. Powerbomb. Onto the barricade goes Nick Nemeth's back, crunching against that wall. As Moxley, in complete control now, slowed the pace and is just doling out the punishment, slides in to break the count, and comes out and delivers a boot straight to Nemeth's face. Now just punishing Nemeth. It's like he enjoys taking some pain. Nemeth out the back though. Now taking the attack. No, reverse. And a gut shot to Nemeth on the floor. He enjoys taking the pain and then just coming back from it. Almost a little bit of rope-a-dope. Taking some cues from the legendary Muhammad Ali here. Taking all the damage early on just so he can come back and put the fight to you and take the victory. And that's kind of what Jon Moxley does. And he's doing that here again. He took a lot of punishment early on, but now he is doing nothing but bruising and battering the body of the show-off Nick Nemeth, daring him to come in. And Nemeth does. Crucifix bomb in the corner, takes Mox down, but Mox immediately up and hammers down the fist onto the face of Nick Nemeth. Almost called him another name. And he just hitting those King Kong lariats like there's no end of supply to them. And every single time, Nemeth is just, he's literally just flying upside down every time he gets hit with it. Now damaging the hand, stomping on the hand of Nick Nemeth here. He's already taken 2 sledgehammer shots to the gut. He's been powerbombed through a table and on a barricade. Now he's stomping his hand. Nemeth's still fighting back though. Gotta give it to him. Showing a lot of heart here tonight. And a lot of fight. Taking a fight to Mox early in this match. But ever since Mox hit that first King Kong lariat, no matter what. Oh, stomp! Stomp. It could be all over right here. Goes for the cover. And no, Nemeth out just in time. But ever since that first King Kong lariat, with the exception of a couple of little flurries, a few blows, Nick Nemeth has been at the mercy of the World Heavyweight Champion Jon Moxley, who sends him careening to the outside once again. Now redecorating, looking to utilize the announce desk to dole out some more punishment on Nick Nemeth here. Slams him in. What's he thinking here? Just a chop. Picks him back up. He's taking him back. Oh, a reversal. Mox into the table. Nemeth just staring him down. Goes for something, but gets an elbow in the face for his troubles. Breaking up the count again is Mox. Now the action spills back into the ring. And just gut shot. Oh, Nemeth still with a little fight. There's the show-off slam. This could be it. New champion. 2 just out right before the 3 is Jon Moxley, much to the chagrin and surprise of Nick Nemeth. And once again, I think that has woken Mox up as he takes the fight hard to Nemeth in the corner. Nemeth has gotten 2 very near falls in this match. He has almost defeated the world champion on 2 separate occasions. And I think Mox knows that. I think that's why he had the Nemeth's attack attacked before the match earlier tonight, as we saw at the beginning of the show, or the beginning of the part 4 of Double or Nothing here on Universe Mode, because he knew what kind of threat Nick Nemeth was. He knew that he could take his title. Whether you're a fan or not of Nick Nemeth, you can't deny the fact that this man has held many championships and multiple world titles in multiple companies. The threat here is very real, and Mox not taking it lightly. But even with all the damage that Nick Nemeth has been put through, including that snake eyes to the barricade and just being tossed into it right now, he has still fought back, and he has still almost beaten Jon Moxley twice, and he sends him into the crowd and heads back to the ring for a respite, catches breath, talking trash to Mox in the process. As we get up to an 8 count, Mox just taking his time getting back into the ring though. Oh, and just a clubbing blow into the back of the head of Nick Nemeth. And I think Mox ready to put this to bed here. I think he knows once again that Nemeth, Nemeth again fighting back, goes for a springboard elbow but misses. Nemeth can put this away and become the new world champion any second. Mox going for this stomp again and connects, but he's not done there. Oh, he's going all out. Death Rider, and it plants Nemeth's head square into the mat for the 1, 2, 3, and still your AEW World Heavyweight Champion, Jon Moxley. And like the Hurt Business with the tag titles, as we take a look back at some of the highlights of this match, who is going to be able to put a stop to Mox's tyrannical reign here in AEW? Who's going to be able to unseat the champion and take that strap off his shoulder? Because it wasn't Nick Nemeth tonight, as Moxley takes his title, shoving the referee unnecessarily, as we close out part 4 of Double or Nothing, your world champ, Jon Moxley.